We are going to continue with our topic units of measurement. This is objective 3. There are going to be 3 parts: mass, distance, and capacity. This one will be related to mass. You want to convert from one unit of measure to another related unit. That means we're using the same system, metric to metric or imperial to imperial. So 1 ounce is the size of a strawberry, and 16 strawberries would give you this big pineapple, which weighs 1 pound. So we would need 16 of these strawberries. So 16 ounces would give you 1 pound. Of course, I would need 2,000 pounds to make 1 ton. I was not going to do an animation that repeated itself 2,000 times. Did not have the time nor the inclination to do so. So if I have 1 pineapple at 16 pounds, and notice as I increase my pounds, I increase my ounces. 16. I keep counting from 1 to 7. I keep adding 16 units to this so that eventually I can say 7 pounds is 108 ounces. So when we are converting from a larger unit to a smaller unit, we must multiply. Because as we notice, smaller units require a larger number. When we ask the question, how many pounds is 4 tons? 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. Notice the ton, which is the bigger unit, has a smaller value, and the smaller unit, which is pounds, has a larger value. So that means if I want to find the smaller unit, I will be multiplying. So by 1 by 4, I will get 4. And when I multiply 2,000 by 4, I will get 1,000 pounds. Likewise, we are well aware. We want to find, this time we want a larger unit. So the question is, how many pounds is 144 ounces? So now, notice what we have. We have 144 ounces is equal to an unknown amount of pounds. The conversion rate says that 16 ounces is 1 pound. Notice what I'm doing. I'm lining up my units, ounce to ounce to ounce, to pound to pound to pound. Now, it's not always the largest unit that is going to be on the top. But the conversion should never be on the top, because if you're not dividing into the 16 ounces, you're dividing by the 16. So even if this was 4 ounces, 4 ounces would be divided by the 16, which would give a fraction. When you set this up, always put the conversion second. Now, there's going to be another method I'm going to use to show you how to, where you can put it first. But for this common sense method, is what I will call it for now, we will put the conversion second. So 144 divided by 16 ounces is going to give us 9 pounds. So that's pretty much all we did. So when you want the larger unit, you divide, but when you want the smaller unit, multiply. Always multiply or divide by the conversion rate. Line up your units properly, and you should not have a problem. So just let's go over the metric conversions. We need 1,000 milligrams to give us a gram. We need 1,000 grams to give us a kilogram. And this one says we need 1,000 kilograms to give us a metric ton. A metric ton is not the same as a imperial ton. So these units, of course, these conversion rates must be memorized for the exam. You don't really need this ton one, but you need these first two. 1,000 milligrams is a gram, 1,000 grams is kilograms. They will not give this conversion to you in the BJC exam or the BJC exam, by the way. So just let's have a look at the metric conversions. This time we're going from grams to kilograms. 1 kilogram is 1,000 grams. We want the grams, which is the smaller unit, so we'll be multiplying 1 times 7.5, 1,000 times 7.5. So 7.5 kilograms will give us 7,500 grams. Here, we are interested in finding the grams, which is the larger unit this time, and so we'll divide. We'll put our conversion under, and notice that now the amount that we have is smaller than the actual conversion. So this time we're going to get a value less than 1. So 850 divided by 1,000, if you put it in your calculator, it's going to give you 0.87. Or if you know the method of multiplying and dividing by multiples of 10, we have 3 zeros, so the decimal point would 3 times to give us 0.87 grams.